EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. On 1st down, it's Benson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Now a 2nd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
To throw, it's Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And his pass incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Pickens going in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Jordan Burch. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. George Pickens His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To throw is Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cards are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's one. 2.
Murray going to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And some room to work. Through the middle of the field, Calvin Ridley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Calvin Ridley, 78 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. And Hurts going to move him around. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. Complete. Smith has it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. George Pickens, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Coach. Here we go.
He'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray going to fire this out to Harrison. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Murray. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
First and 10 at the 35.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, 35 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are all tied at 28.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
This one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 41.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. In motion left goes Smith.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Murray.
Now he's going to step up and run. Pass complete there to Harrison.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here. We go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. George Pickens, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
To throw is Murray.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Murray. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Murray now.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Smile Munden in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Buzz.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
49. Cardinals 48.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Murray to air it out again.
33-yard line.
Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Murray now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Swim.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Now Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one. And that
is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one's all been over.
if they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They'll drop the throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it and now fall incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And this will be caught at the 30. The Eagles is going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts. Finding Pickens for another catch. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73, Kyle, let's get it.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
George Pickens,
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
and the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
Cardinals 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Philadelphia, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.